Welcome back, guys. We're at it again. Yes, that's right. I have changed the podcast name yet again. Third time is a charm. Talking Taboo with Tara. I'm going to be talking with people that are telling their stories that are unfiltered. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed today's podcast. I'm just like the girl next door. I go to the grocery store, I take my kids to softball practice, and I do all the normal things that everybody else does. But I love to talk about sex. Hello, this is Miss J. I've created this uncensored podcast to talk about sex in great detail. I'm not leaving anything off the table. Make sure there's no little ears around. It's definitely not for everybody, but you might be more intrigued than you thought.
This is the Sexy Horn Dogs podcast. Now here's your host, Miss J.
Guess what? We're celebrating our 1-year anniversary with one of my favorite guests, KKrazy. She's joining us now.
Hey y'all, it's KKrazy here.
How you doing, baby doll?
Doing good. How are you?
I'm doing well. All right. So next category is anal masturbation.
Anal what?
Masturbation. Instead of just regular masturbation, it's just anal masturbation. What do you think?
For women or men?
It's
either way.
It's all about self-love and self-exploitation, and no surprises that exploring all areas of the body is becoming more of a trend. More and more. Wow, I'm really liking this.
If you want to masturbate in your anal, by all means, get that finger in that booty hole. You know what I mean? Do your thing. For me, I ain't going to be doing no anal masturbation. I'm going to be real with you. Anytime I've done anal with my man, it's because it's something different and exciting, and men tend to want to do that. So it's about pleasing my man for me. And it's not that I dislike it. I'm not going to say that I dislike it, because I don't dislike it. It always, I always say with pain comes pleasure, for sure. So, right. So I do like that side of it. But as far as masturbating personally in my butt, it ain't happening.
Okay.
But men have a G spot in there, so I could see why they did it, But and I will say I've known people, women even. And I had a friend like this that she preferred anal over anything. And so maybe she would be the type of woman to masturbate there. But for me, it's a no-go.
I like both. I want to be double penetrated. When I masturbate, sometimes I double penetrate myself. So yes, I would fall under the category of anal masturbation.
Well, I do like double penetration, but
I'm a like nasty bitch.
Well, when I masturbate, it's a quick thing for me, so I don't have time for all that. Wow. But I do like double penetration with my man.
Well, I'm not with anybody, so therefore I'm masturbating quite a bit. I've been getting really.
Hey, bend that ass over, let that coochie breathe. Stick them toys in the booty hole in the coochie, and whatever works for you.
Bitch. I fucking love you. Yeah, I'm the dirty, nasty one that likes to be fucked in her ass. So I don't know. I just like it.
I like it too with my man, but I'm not gonna masturbate like that. But I like if you want to masturbate, hey, I will cheer you on, girl. Stick that finger in that booty hole and do your thing. Whatever floats your boat, whatever puts the motion in your ocean, do your thing.
Right. If you're not ready to try it with a partner, masturbation is a great way to explore your anal region. And keep in mind that anal masturbation is not a sport, but an adventure. I didn't know it was considered a fucking sport. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's move on. Okay. All right. More anal. Anal exploitation without penetration. Okay.
Oh, I love for somebody to eat my ass.
Girl, me too. Me too. I'm all about that. I'm all about anal. I'm not gonna lie. I love eating ass. I love sticking my fingers in it. I love sticking my tongue in it. I love playing with it because I'll tell you what, it makes my pussy dripping wet. And I mean, it oozes out of me.
You're breaking up again.
That's because it's in my left hand. when I, and you gotta be special for me to be doing this anyway, but yeah, when it's, when I go do anal with a male, yeah, it's like I'm Slimer down there. It just oozes out of me and drips. And yeah, it turns me on. I get wet when I eat ass or when I'm playing with his ass or if I'm doing anything with ass. It just turns me on like no other. I don't know if it's the control thing or if it's because I know that I'm pleasing them.
For me, it's a pleasing thing for sure. Like, I love to please my man. And I'm going to tell you, everybody I've ever did that to, I was a first for. Like, you ain't even with nobody yet. You ain't even with a real freak. You ain't even I had them legs in the air like a baby.
Right?
Like a baby. Boy, like a baby.
I like them bent over on all fours. I want my whole face in their ass. And I want to lick it from their fucking nutsack all the way back. Oh yeah. I'm
oh yeah, I do that
region.
too, but I'm saying I literally have introduced well, when I got into it, the last 2 men I was with, I introduced them three. I introduced 3 men into rim jobs, and baby, let me say, they love it.
Okay,
they
elaborate.
love it.
What's a rim job?
A rim job is where you eat the ass, stick your tongue in their ass, eat their ass. You know what I'm saying? You know, to me, I got a rhythm. You know what I mean? I kiss the head of their dick and suck on it and go down their dick, and then I come back up and lick down the shaft, down the balls, suck on the balls a little bit. Then next thing you know, whoopsie, there I am at the booty hole.
Yeah, fuck
and
all
I
that. I ain't got time for all that. I'm licking your taint, I'm licking your asshole, and I'm in.
Oh, well, I mean, I just like to do it. It's just something that I enjoy. So I just take my time with it. You know what I'm saying? And when you're introducing somebody into something new, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if they're new.
Before, yeah, they were new.
Oh, yeah. Well,
yeah.
We were new. It was new when we started doing it.
Right.
But I don't do it no more, so that sucks. I don't know. When you get to explore another person's body and they give you total control, that's wow.
I'm going to be real with you, though. I just like to please my man. And the way most men are like, oh, no, that's gay. That's this.
Right.
Bro, the only thing that makes you gay is what you say makes you gay.
Right.
So are you gay? Because you tripping about something that is supposed to be between me and you in the bedroom. You feel me?
Right.
So once they do it, though, like to see the pleasure on their face, the way they moan out, everything, that is such a turn on for me.
Oh, my God. The moans. When a man moans. Oh, my God.
And the way you just make them melt into your hand is a different vibe.
Yes, totally. Like I said, when they totally give you control over their body, it's a whole nother ball game.
Right.
It's a whole nother feeling, sensation.
And it's an attraction to the fact they trust you enough to do that. That's
right. And that's hard. It's hard to tell somebody that you like your ass to be played with, especially someone new. And but once you get, dating that person and seeing that person, and once you start getting comfortable with that person, you have to tell the person what you like.
Oh, I get it out from the beginning. Even the Jamaican guy I talked to, he ain't never did it. And I let him know when I come and see him, I'm eating his ass.
He's a first. Oh, he's never had that done. Okay.
Yeah, another first. I'm excited. but yeah, I let him know. I'm going to have your legs up in the air like a baby, honey. Just be ready. And he's like, his eyes got so big. And I'm like, yeah, they're going to look about like that when I do it.
Yep. The satisfaction on their face when they don't even know what's going to hit them. They're like,
oh yeah. But what I genuinely just love and adore about him is he's not closed-minded. And I will tell you, as a Jamaican man, they're very like, a lot of times about stuff like that.
Yeah, they're closed doors about sex and stuff, right?
So I'm glad that he's like, okay, baby, I'll try it for you. I know you will.
Mm-hmm. And I know you like it.
Right, you gonna love it over here, baby. We're gonna be at McDonald's. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I love it. You're gonna be wanting to buy one, get one free Big Mac, you hear me?
Oh, girl, I love you.
I love you too.
Oh, so are you having any nasty, dirty sex lately?
No, ever since I've gotten home, I still have not had sex. No,
Okay. All right.
no. I've masturbated for sure, but not had sex with nobody. I have to be like very attracted to a person, not just on a physical level, but a mental level.
Mm-hmm.
And I just ain't found that person yet. You know what I mean? I'm just like,
girl, you're the only one. I'm being so picky, it's not funny. Like, I'm not
man,
saying.
I don't like no scrawny man.
Oh, me neither. I'm a big girl.
Like a scrawny man. Yeah,
I'm too big to take a little guy.
Yeah, a girl just beat on my door the other day with a piece of wood asking, do I sleep with her, man? Honey, I just moved to this county. I don't even know your man. Do you know anything about self-worth? Because you out here looking crazy. And what you going to do, try to beat me down? I'm the wrong one, first off. But second off, let's just get this out there. He done fucked the bitch you freaking out over. Why? Like, how crazy do you look out here? You feel me? So, like, you tripping for real. But at the same time, like, I've been hurt before. I've been in her situation. So I do understand, but don't come knocking at my door like that, because the next time I'll take that piece of wood, shove it down your throat, and you'll be picking splinters out your body for the rest of your life. Right. Stop playing and pick that wood up you broke at my door, because if one of my kids step on it, I'm gonna be at your door.
Right. But,
like I told her and some other guy that said something, I said, listen, I saw the man. I said, that man's a fucking twig, bro. My big toe got more meat on it than him. I say, I would sit on him and break him in one sit. What the fuck I'm going to do with him?
Right.
Baby, if I fucked your man wouldn't be in one piece anymore. So I ain't the one who fucked your man. And I promise you, he love it over here. He wouldn't be back home. But I don't fuck with people's man. You feel me? So right. let me call it face. Right. So, no, I'm not into scrawny men, and I just ain't found nobody that attract me yet. I am kind of hoping to go to Jamaica in October. That's what is being discussed and up in the air right now. So we'll see if after October I maybe have some juicy stories for you. I want to go there for like 2 weeks, so I'm excited. I've never seen Jamaica, and so I want to go. So I'm going to go, and I'm excited to see about how these hits don't lie.
When you going?
Hopefully in October. I haven't nothing set in stone yet. We've just got October in the air. But yeah, so hopefully in October. I have seen what he's working with though, and oh my God, I can't wait to put my mouth on him. Oh my God.
Girl, okay.
I have an oral fixation.
Really?
And I'm like, yes. I'm like, take it off the phone, because man, you got me slobbing out the mouth over the phone, man. His dick's so pretty. You know, he's got a sexy ass dick, the shape, all that. Like, I just can't wait to swallow it whole.
It's hard to find a pretty dick now. Come on. It's hard to find a pretty dick.
Man, when I say this man takes care of his body and puts baby oil on, like, it's just a different vibe. These men take care of themselves in these places. They pride themselves on, man. When I tell you this, I'm gonna tell you something that's so sexy to me. He's like, babe, when you come, I want to shave your pom pom for you. Oh, baby, I think that's sexy. Like, that shit makes my pussy wet. Like, oh, you want to shave me, my legs, my pom pom? Okay.
Aww.
Okay. You know, I think that's very intimate and sweet. So I'm very excited. I might have some juicy stories after that, boy.
Okay.
I might have him here before we know it, if it goes well, because yeah, I need that every night.
Okay. All right. So my birthday's in October.
Ooh.
And we shouldn't be going alone, so we might have to plan something.
Let's allow. You can see about what hips don't lie.
It'd be a fun trip for my birthday. I know that. Be smoking bud, chilling on the beach.
Oh my God, the ganja in Jamaica! I can't wait. You know, my friend went and said for $10 they smoked all fucking day. Like, so our money over there is so much more. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
So I am excited. Like, I can't wait. I can't wait to say, you know,
Girl,
they're
you got a
going to,
passport?
I got to get one.
Mm-hmm. That takes like 90 days. That's 3 months.
Oh, shit. Well, I guess
And that's what I was
going
getting myself for my birthday was a passport. Let's go.
Well, damn, we can go in October then.
Yeah, you got to get a passport.
Oh, well,
It
90
takes
days.
90 days.
I'm about to look into it. But yeah, so I want to go. I want to see over there. Jamaica's beautiful. It's a different vibe. You know what I'm saying? That they live differently and stuff like that. And I can't wait. Like, I can't wait for the whole experience of where I can't wait to feel him inside of all these holes.
Nice. So what are you going to do to him when you see him? Elaborate. I want to know.
So we've discussed it. So he has like talked about picking me up from the airport and stuff. And so I was like, we're going to be ready to ravish each other when we see each other. Like, I know that undoubtedly.
You going to fuck in the airport?
Oh, yeah. I told him the bathroom.
Yes.
I told him, I was like, you already know I'll be wearing the dress with no panties.
You know, I've never fucked in the airport. That's a bucket list right there, baby.
Me either. So I told him I'll be wearing the dress with no panties and we can just go in the bathroom and flip that bitch up. Oh my God. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Dirty
I'm excited.
Bitch.
And then I'm probably going to suck his dick on the way to where we going, you know, just because I'm ready to get that thing in my mouth. Oh my God, I just can't wait. Oh, my mouth's watering now talking about it. I can't wait.
You go, girl.
I'm going to pop my shit, friend.
Well, I wish you the best of luck. Let me know what's going on with that trip. Shit.
Yeah, maybe we'll be together.
Yeah, maybe we can work something out.
I'll tell him to bring a friend where you can do it in the bathroom too.
No, I'm good. I'm serious. I am celibate. Since I am not with anyone, I'm totally celibate. I'm looking for one specific kind of person, you know, and if you don't fit that criteria, I'm moving on.
Facts.
I'm being very, very picky. I'm being very, very, very picky this time. I'm done with the bad boys. I'm done with the bullshit.
Yes.
46 years old, about to turn 47 this October. It's time to settle down. Because Generation X, we all over the place. None of us, half of us aren't even married. And we probably won't get married till we're in our 50s.
I'm 32 and I'm over it. So I get it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm 47, never been married, got 2 kids, father's no longer with us.
And I literally...
here.
I literally ain't trying to sound self-absorbed about this at all, but like men throw themselves at me. Every single one of my mom's friends that I've ever been around has literally, like, they're like, damn, that's your daughter. Your daughter is fine. I wasn't trying to get at me today. He's like, I was waving at you through your window while you were on live. Honey, I'm on the live, baby. I ain't stunning you. I ain't paying no attention.
Right.
And let me just say, you got your pants, your shorts at your knees, buddy. That shit ain't cute. I'm not paying you no mind at all.
If you can't wear your pants on your ass, I ain't got no interest in you.
Yeah, that's not attractive to me.
If you ain't looking nice and smelling nice, I ain't looking at you.
Facts.
That's all there is to it. I'm having very, very high standards moving forward. That's all I'm going to say. But I am looking. I mean, it's not like I'm not making myself out there and available, because I have. But just no real good. I don't know. Let's just say I haven't met the one yet.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Listen, we the whole mermaids, so who we give ourselves to is important, because not everybody deserves that. And I'm gonna be real with you, and this may sound conceited as fuck, but shit, call it what you want. Call me conceited, call me whatever. But when it comes to me, I don't just fuck with anybody. Why? Motherfuckers be getting attached. bro, they
Girl.
do not understand that this is a one and done type shit. You know what I'm saying?
I tried to do the one and done, and then I
yeah,
end
it
up
don't work.
dating them because the pussy's so good. I end up turning them out, and then they end up staying. No.
Right. Yeah, that's what I mean. So
there will be no sex when I meet whoever. There will be no sex for a very long time.
Right. Same. And well.
She said same, but I'm about to go to Jamaica and fuck this dude.
Yeah. But we've been talking since I got out. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's a little different. If I'm gonna, hell yeah, I'm gonna go to a whole other country, see your ass, I'm fucking. You feel me? But at the same time, we have talked about marriage and stuff like that. You feel me? So, I mean, I'm not looking at it any type of way.
You're talking about marriage, and you just met this motherfucker a couple months ago. You lost your mind.
No, we were just talking about like not wasting time and then dating with intent. And
girl, you're just trying to get a green card. You better be careful.
No. Because he wanted. No, I say that because he really wanted me to come to Jamaica. So I know that's not it for him. And he's not that type of person. That I can say 110%. The only reason he would come here is for me. He wanted me to come to Jamaica. However, as you know, I share custody of my daughter with her father. And so that's not something that would work for me because I'm not going to leave my child behind like that and not be here to get her regularly, you know?
Right.
So, because I could take my son, but so no, it's not about the green card in this situation. But
you sure? Okay. I'm just double checking you, my girl. I gotta ask.
No, because he wants a family. You know, we've discussed a lot of things, but he wants a family. He doesn't want his heart toyed or played with.
All right.
Or anything like that. And like I said, he wanted me to, he loves Jamaica. You know, people, I'll be real with you. If it wasn't the situation with my daughter, I'd go to Jamaica.
Really?
Yes. It's beautiful over there. People love it over there. You know, it's a different life over there. You could take $10,000 from here and live like a rich person over there.
Are you afraid of getting kidnapped?
No. But when I go there, I'll have him. You know what I'm saying? I'm not just going and being around and dealing with anybody. You know what I'm saying? So,
well, if I went, I would stay at a resort, like where I'd be safe.
Oh yeah, well we're gonna book a resort.
Okay.
That's something we've discussed. Yeah.
Okay.
He wants to wine and dine me while I'm there. You know what I'm saying? It's important to him to show me things, and he's even talked about taking a trip to Greece when I come.
What?
Yeah. So we'll see. You know, I'm very simple. So I'm just like, I'd rather spend my time with you and whatever that means. If we go to a resort, then okay. You know what I'm saying? There's always time in the future for Greece and stuff like that. But he has discussed it. Yeah.
Girl, you better take him up on that. The fuck's wrong with you? Ain't nobody offering to take you to Greece. And ain't nobody else offering, so you better take him up on it if he's offering. Yeah,
it's just something we discussed when we discussed me coming in October. It's in discussion, you know.
Okay, you better not be going down there with no goddamn wedding certificate ready to be signed. Lord have mercy, get to know this guy. Please.
Oh, no. We ain't rushing like that. No way. We ain't rushing like that at all.
Okay.
I want to go there.
You, girl. I love you.
No, I want to go there and just... Right, of course, yeah. Well, I've been married before. Marriage ain't just something simple to me.
Right.
So it would take time, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, if it comes to a point we both know, then we know. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But we'll see. You know, I'm going to be real with you. I'm not head over heels. Like, I adore him. He's a great person. But, you know, I've been through my relationships, and you know what I've been through and stuff. So I'm not naive to the fact that this could go wrong. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we're taking it step by step. But at this point, I just want to go meet him and see Jamaica. I want to see Jamaica anyways. And so I think he's amazing. He's a very down-to-earth old soul. He's got an old soul. He's a few years older than me. He's 35. So he's a little bit older than me. I'm 32, not much. But he's very intelligent too, and that's one thing that I really like about him. Like most of our conversations is not about sex and stuff. It's about stock and, like he's built a house before and stuff like that. So we talk about like all kinds of stuff, what we want in the future. And when I say what we want in the future, we're talking about goals and stuff. My goals as far as my podcast and my TikTok, like we really talk about life stuff, not just sex and stuff, you know what I mean? But don't get me wrong, he loves this big baby.
Wow. And you've really blew up on TikTok.
You must have your phone in your left hand.
No, I got it sitting close to me. Is that better?
Yes.
Okay. You've really blown up since you got back from TikTok or gotten back on TikTok. You really you went from D3 all the way to A2?
I went from D5 to A2.
Jesus. And how long did it take you?
It took me 2 weeks to go from D5 to A2. I mean, 2 weeks to go from D5 to A3. I sat idle in A3 for about, when I say sit idle, understand that to be in the A3 league, you have to maintain about 20 to 30,000 diamonds, which is coins, a day. So that's a lot. That's 20 to 30,000 coins. That's damn near $300 a day just to maintain the league.
Damn, so, you're doing well.
Right.
You're going to use this money to go to Jamaica, right?
To be honest, I haven't ever cashed out on TikTok yet.
Well, it's about time you start, huh?
Yes, and all my people say that as well. But you know
got
me,
hopes and you got dreams, and you're not doing it for nothing, right?
Right, and that's the stage I'm at now. That's what we're getting ready for. I've always poured into TikTok because it's my business, and you gotta as well as I do. You got a podcast and you did TikTok before. You got to pour into it. But yeah, it's definitely time to start pulling out of it as well. So that is something that even my people's ready for me to do. Since getting back on TikTok, I have now built regular support, even to the extent of I have just gifters now. And people don't understand that don't do TikTok, how hard it is to come across just gifters. Mm-hmm. I had a guy that come in my live today, and he told me he comes on at night, and I thought he meant live because he gifted me like a 99 coin thing. And I thought he meant live, and I said, do you go live and battle at night, or or are you just a gifter? And he said, I'm just a gifter. I just like to gift. And I said, well, I truly, and I'm going to be real with you. Some people on there are fake and not very genuine. I truly appreciate each person that follows me, and each person that shows up and tags. I don't want you to follow me on there or send me a heart me or anything if your support is not genuine and you're not genuinely going to support me. I don't want that. I don't want, at this point, like I said to everybody, if you gift me, be genuine about it, because I don't want you to gift me and then turn around and go live and invite me to your live.
And that's what they do.
Right, with expectation to get it right back. So I've been very, very frank with that. Although I do show love and support to certain people, but it's already an agreed upon thing. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So these are people that I've supported for a while, or I met on there that do TikTok, and I'm like, listen, I will support you if you support me. I really like you. I like your vibe. I think you deserve my support. But it's just like that. It's people that I truly feel like deserves my support. I do. Are you going to come back on? Have you decided for sure?
I've been thinking about it.
I want you to. I think you're going to do amazing. I'm starting, and you can get my live regardless. So you have VIP access, but I'm about to start subscriber only lives. And I think that you would be a great asset to what I'm doing, which is in the subscriber only lives, I'm going to have what I call TikTok gurus in there. As you know, you've known me as long as anybody has on there. Me and you met in the very beginning of me doing TikTok. The one thing I have to say is seeing you crash broke my heart. But it taught me a lot of things at the same time. And so I guess that's a positive to pull from that, right?
Right.
And learn from it. But and I say this not being cocky. I say this being humble, because without God, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, right? But so when I got on TikTok, you and JD and everybody were huge. And it wasn't, back then they didn't have gloves and stuff like that. And so y'all were doing off the muscle 20, 30K battles, regular battles, just regular everyday battles. And you had you had wonderful support. And I know what caused you to crash is the trading thing. Mm-hmm. And I watched all that and I learned from it. But at that time I wasn't big at all. And at that time don't get me wrong, I had the following, I had the people, but I didn't know how to, I hadn't quite learned to give to the people that were worth giving to, and not caring about if people decided they didn't like me because I wasn't going to throw at them, not caring about that. Right. And that's something that I really learned from you that you had going for you before you started the trading thing. Right.
Right.
And so essentially what I'm about to start is subscriber only lives, and me and other people, you, Twiggy, Yella, Bub, Lone Star people. Bub is somebody that I'm guiding and I love and I support on there. But I have you and Yella and Twiggy and Lone Star, and y'all. Lone Star is like us, where he studies stuff and he pays attention and he learns. And so I want people that want to invest in their TikTok business to subscribe, and for us to be able to share our knowledge with them. And I don't only want this for my TikTok. I want you to get your subscribers and us to go to your TikTok one time a week and do a box in your TikTok for your people to learn. This is something people's going to want to bring a notebook and pencil to and take notes. And the reason why I'm doing it like this is because not to charge for my knowledge, but it's knowledge that should be charged for. Let's just say that, because it's stuff that's going to take people far. And you know me well enough to know, and I say this for the people out there, not for you, but I'm very humble and I'm not a cocky person in any way. But so when I say this, I say it humbly. But I took my knowledge and fed it into an 18-year-old young man that's going into his senior year of high school. And that young man went into the A2 leagues a week before me. But he went from D5 to A3 just like I did, because he took what I taught him. He sat there and listened to everything I taught him, and he took the tools, because I can give you all the tools in the world. If you don't use them and you don't do what you're supposed to do on your page and put the work in, you're not going to go anywhere. Right. It's like trying to drive a car on E. You know what I'm saying? But if you learn to put gas in that car and work to make money to put gas in that car, you'll drive wherever you want to go. And that's how I explained it to him. And this young man is in the A2 leagues.
That's awesome.
And the first night that he went and battled with me and a few other people, I'd like to talk my shit. I had his gift gallery lit. His whole gift gallery.
Wow.
He got sent to Flying Jets that very night.
Damn. That's a nice gift.
Yeah, and that was his third day ever on TikTok. So because he took the knowledge I gave him, he's done nothing but put the work in and soar. You know what I mean? Right. So where his downfall is he ain't really been fucking with me, because he's young and he's getting drawn in, and he's went his own path. But guess what? I know God will lead him back to me in due time when he's ready. He might have to fall on his ass to realize, to appreciate what he had.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't wish any failure on him. Let me make that clear. But I say that to say this, that's why I'm doing subscriber only lives, because before I will waste my breath on people who want to let it go in one ear and out the other, or people who half-ass want to build their business but ain't going to put the work in, subscribe to me. Put an investment in your business and come and hear what I got to say and put the work in, and you're going to go places.
There you go. There you have it.
But you've watched me on my own lives have to rebuild them from people coming in and starting drama that wasn't even going to do with me. It'd be their personal drama, but it would cause me to lose.
You're their counselor is what it is.
Right. And so, I've changed things when it comes to that. But because I fell and bumped my head and stuff, I can help you not bump your head if you want to invest in your business and learn. But I'm done wasting my time on people that don't want it for themselves.
Girl,
because
I put so much money into that shit. I spent whatever I got, I put right back into it. I cashed out maybe a couple of times, but I tell you what, come income tax time, oh boy.
I've never cashed out, so I'm getting ready to start. But it'll definitely be worth it. You know what I'm saying? What I make damn near 1,000, if not more, a week on TikTok. And that's a good amount of money. Yeah. You're talking for, and it's only going to get better. So, yeah.
And you're not cashing that out?
Nope, not yet. I haven't started yet, but I'm about to.
Wow. How much you got sitting there?
Oh, I don't have nothing sitting there.
Girl.
No, I've poured it back in, but I did it for good reason. You know what I'm saying? I have a lot of big support.
I thought that too. I thought the same thing.
No, I have steady, big support. Okay. But I have a young man whose personality is amazing. I mean, like he just has a personality like him and a few other people. They have personalities that need to be out there. You know what I'm saying? For me, and they're a major part of me that support me majorly. They've never not been at a big battle I've had. They come and support me in everyday battles and support me big. So the one guy, I pushed him into the ranks. And then I showed general support, but you got to understand, I just got back on after 6 months. So it's kind of like starting over at first. I haven't been making I just recently, when I hit the A3 league, got into the $1,000 a week. So you got to understand, I've only been back to.
I can't believe you're not cashing out.
I'm getting ready to. It's coming starting this week. It's coming.
Okay.
You know, I listen to God and what God tells me. And so I've been waiting.
All right, girl.
It's a different vibe when you got your people telling you to cash out, though. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, I've been telling you that for how long?
I know, but I'm talking about
your people. Who's your people?
I'm talking about like the people that support me every day and stuff. It's a different vibe when you got people telling you, listen, I'm just here to support you. I'm not looking for nothing back. I really just reached that bracket when I come back. I didn't have all that like y'all had before.
Well, you got it now. So.
Oh, yeah. And I'll tell you, I'm going to be real with you. You know me, I'm so blunt and frank. I just told this guy the other day, and I'm going to tell you something. If a person is willing to listen to corrective criticism, then they have room for growth. But if not, then they never have room for growth. And this guy definitely took what I said, but he messaged me, and he is very heartfelt about how he feels. And he's been done wrong in the past by people. I'm not talking about TikTok. I'm talking about general life.
Right.
And so he was like, I was supposed to go on one night and battle with him. And I didn't make it because I was tired and fell asleep with my kids. And so the next day, when I got on, I just battled and did my thing. So he messaged me, and he was like, you've been on TikTok all day battling with everybody else. You were supposed to come on and battle with me last night, but you didn't battle with me. And then all day you've been battling with everybody but me. And I don't feel
jealous.
Yeah, I just don't feel support and da 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 da. And it's because he's trying to build his TikTok. And I said, listen, when I called him on the phone, I said, listen, and I said, listen, and don't interrupt me. I said, let me tell you this right now. Number one, don't ever let me hear out your mouth that I don't support, because I come and support you. Matter of fact, your page don't pop up for me. I physically have to look up your page to come support you. So let's knock that out of there. And I come tap you up and support you. Anytime that I look you up and see you live, I come. And I always look to see if you're live. I don't only support your main page, I support your backup too. Okay.
They must be shadow banned.
So let's kick that all the way out the field. No. Second off, you can't come and throw a hand hard at somebody. You're going to be lucky to see a donut back out of that, if that. Okay. So you need to start investing in your TikTok and putting money into it, because if you're looking for big general support, then you need to be giving big general support. So let me just kick that one out the ballpark for you. Now, next. You could have come in my chat at any given time that you saw me battle and say, KK, I want to come up and battle, and I'd have let you in and battle. I said, but you didn't do that. So take responsibility for what you didn't do. And I said, last but not least, take that fucking gingerbread filter off that you always put on and keep your ass in the camera. And he said, well, when I smoke and stuff, I say, is TikTok your business or not? Because you can't smoke at work all day.
Right.
You can't just smoke at work all day. So is it your business or is it not? Because if it's your business, then I suggest you put the cigarette or whatever you got going down and pay attention. And quit being on my page on your backup trying to pay attention to what I got going on my page, and work your own page. Pay attention to the page you work in.
Tell him, KK.
And I said, maybe your page will go somewhere. I said, but I can give you all the tools in the world, but if you don't use them, that's on you. I said, so where you go with your page is where you going to go. And that's all there is to it. And he appreciated that. He's like, he apologized to me and stuff, but I hand it to you flat, because you ain't going to tell me I don't support. And one thing I do above and beyond is support. I ain't never cashed out on that app, and I make damn good money. So don't go there with me.
Yeah, I don't know why you have not cashed out, girl.
I'm getting ready to.
Okay. You better build that shit back up.
Oh, yeah, it's happening. Don't believe me, just watch.
Honey, I've seen you. You've done amazing.
I got a big battle coming up Friday. Next Friday, not this Friday, the 6th of September. And it's best 2 out of 3. It's with Agent Clutch the Barber. And I'm going to be real with you. I got some vendetta, because you were saying you were looking for support. And I went and showed you love and threw you know how to test the waters. I threw the gold coins on him and a couple other things. And this man come a week or two ago and threw one heartbeat at me, which is a 1 coin item. If nobody knows, it's a 1 coin item. I threw a few thousand coin at you, but that ain't shit for me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But at the end of the day, you ain't trying for support. You trying to finesse, and you can't finesse me. So I'm going to call a spade a spade. So we battled a week ago. And when we battled, or you were at that battle, right?
I don't know. Probably, maybe.
Okay. So when we battled, he, well, one thing I don't agree with, I joined the agency 3 weeks ago, and after next Friday, I'm leaving the agency because I'm just above their level. You know what I'm saying? My mind, how I think, I'm working on running my own at this point. But I won that battle 122,560 to his 93,596. Mind you now, and this is what I think was wrong. It was an in-house agency battle. We are a part of the same agency. I think when that happens, the agencies should put their hands up and not throw for either side.
Right. During
that battle, the agency threw me one dinosaur, which is a 1,000 coin item. During his battle, they didn't even come in my top 10 people. My agency's not pop up in the top 10. During his battle, they were his third bubble, throwing 10.5 or either 8K.
Oh, snap.
But you have the audacity to say, when you think you
Hello? Damn it.
Can I lock the back door?
Yes. Are you there?
Yeah, you good?
Yeah, say that again.
But you have the audacity to say, because you think you exited the battle, when somebody shows up, yeah, if you would have showed up, we would have won. First off, please hold. Please fucking hold. Bro, our agency threw damn near 11K of your 93,596 points.
Which is over $100.
Right. They threw me $10. Okay?
Right.
And I didn't get no reward for winning or anything, which I don't care about. Whatever. But they didn't even come within my top 10. My top person threw through 36.7K, my second person through 24.3K, my third person through 17.5K, the fourth through 12.7K, fifth 12.5K, sixth 6K, seventh spot through 3.1K, eighth spot 2K, ninth spot 1.1K, and 10th spot 1K.
Okay, so if you are a TikTok creator, you would know these are all coins she's talking about.
Yes.
This is what everybody threw on her, and she's working with this agency. And the agency, how new? You're new to this agency?
Yeah, I just joined them 3 weeks ago, and I've been the top person in the agency since I've joined.
Okay, yeah, they're a new agency.
Out of the 80 people, I'm number one.
They're probably definitely a new agency.
They've been around for a minute.
What's the name?
Dima, Destiny.
Never heard of it.
But I'm going to tell you something else I don't respect. The lady that runs the agency was sitting in my chair. Yesterday, I had a big battle. I won that battle. I ended up not battling the person that called me out or supposedly called me out. The person didn't show. One of my agent people went and built up his chat. The co-owner or whatever of the agency built up his chat, and I battled him, and I made him do best 2 out of 3 for my person not showing up. Our first battle, we beat him 85,808 to 17,292. Our second battle, we beat him 22,792 to 8,831. Hey, when I come with a smoke, I come with a smoke. When I tell you I walked into that battle, the second battle, I still had 27 people in my room.
Wow.
The first one I screenshotted at the end with 34 people still in my room at the end. We came in with over 50 people in my room.
Wow, you go, girl.
So anyways, but the lady yesterday when that battle was, I'm asking right before the battle, like, who am I supposed to be battling? Because I don't even know. So the Destiny people are sitting in my chat, which is A Lady T, who runs the thing. That's her account for the agency. She's sitting in my account. I invite her up into the box to find out what's going on. She leaves my live. Mr. Warren messages me and tells me the person canceled. Honey, if you ain't got the gumption to come up in my live and say something because you feel intimidated by me or whatever you got going on, baby, you ain't the agency for me anyways. But I'm going to tell you why I'm waiting until next Friday to leave, because I'm already past the 15 days and I got to wait a month to leave anyways. But the battle that I won with agent, 122,000 to the 94,000, that battle, one, when he was exiting, he told the person if they would have showed up, he wouldn't have lost. Two, a couple nights later when my agency was bragging on me, my friend told me because she was in there, she ain't a part of the agency. So I went in there to, because I was sick, to acknowledge them for, complimenting me. They brought me up in the box, and while in the box, this man has the gumption to tell me, or to say the next morning 20 people, and I've heard him say this before, so I know it's a lie. The next morning 20 people came to my live and just dumped on me for not showing up. So if they would have been there, we would have swamped. So I come off mute and say, we can run that back if you want to. So then yesterday, during my battle, he went and threw for Mr. Warren, the man I was battling. And so my team noticed him over there and said, tell agent when he wants to smoke, we got all the smoke that he wants.
Damn.
So I said it. And so I said, shit, let's put it into play now. I say next Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, best 2 out of 3. That way, by the second round, your people that didn't make it the first one because they running late, you have no excuses. They should make it by the second.
Right.
I don't want no excuses from you this time when I swamp your ass.
Right.
None. And so, and I'm not saying that being cocky. I'm saying that because I'm the first person he ever lost a battle to, an agency battle. Yeah, the first person he's ever lost an agency battle to.
Go, girl.
But that's because God has blessed me with mad love and support. It not just anybody. You got my 3 top people. The first one, 36.7K. Which is my mama. I'll give her that. But I didn't ask her to throw up my battle. She come and threw up my battle. I don't ever ask nobody. And that's the first battle my mom's ever threw out like that for me. The second one, 24.3K, and the third one, 17.5K. My fourth and fifth spots had 12.7K and 12.5K. The sixth spot has 6K. The seventh spot, 3.1K, 2K, 1.1K, and 1K. For you to have love to come through, your top 6 spots is 6K and higher. That's mad love.
Hell yeah.
That's mad love. You feel me?
Because that's $10 for every 1,000 coins.
Right.
So that's $50 for every 5,000 coins she gets. That's $50.
So if you break it down to money, my mama threw over $300 at me. The second person threw over $200 at me. The third person threw damn near $200 at me. The fourth person over $100, fifth person over $100, and the sixth person threw me $60-$70.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot. So, but you know, I thank God for that, because without him, I wouldn't have it. Most of my people that support me big found me on the For You page. So, but I put the work in. I definitely you see me on there. I'm on there all the time. Put the work in.
Right.
I got to get back on there now. I got to get back on there and push for fragments now. You know, I'm in the big leagues now. You got to get 3 total fragments a day, right? Mm-hmm. To get 1 fragment is $40K for me right now.
Wow.
If that tells you anything, you know what I'm saying? But we gonna do it. We gonna make it happen.
There you go. All right, love. Well, thanks for coming on. I love your face. And if you want to catch Crazy K, 444, she's on TikTok.
And y'all keep being the nasty nasties that you know you are, and love it and embrace it. Embrace being you. Just be you. That's why I tell everybody, just be you. Unapologetically. Don't care what nobody thinks, because guess what? At the end of the day, Fred's Fred, and we don't give a fuck.
That's right.
Thanks for listening, Sexy Horn Dogs. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button, like and follow us to get notifications when the new episodes drop. Not all views and comments that are in this podcast are endorsed by me. Thanks, Sexy Horn Dogs.
This is the Sexy Horn Dogs podcast.